Hello, welcome back to BSLIVE. Today I'm going to show you how I created this Ballooney character. It's looking a little bit like a jacket with a balloon on it. It's actually really simple to create. I'm going to show you very quickly. I'm using just skin modifier and a bit of scalp and claw simulations. So let's get started. So I started with just the cube and go to the front view, go to edit mode, hit tab, right click, merge vertices at the center, and now you have something to extrude from. Hit E while middle mouse click up, so it's gonna snap. I'm just gonna make like the center point for this character. Okay, now I'm actually in the wrong side of the axis. It's silly. That's okay. I'm currently on the right side, so okay. Now after I do this, I simply extrude and generate the arms. Okay, so let's save this very quickly. Save as. Oh, my computer is slowing down again. Call it Ballooney. So with this polygon edge, you simply mirror it and then turn on bisect. And after you do that, you just skin modify it. And at this point, you can actually go to edit mode, turn on X-ray, and reshape your character. So this is actually all you need for your character, for your Ballooney character. You can always add subdivide if you want to have more details. But this is pretty much it. You can add legs. Currently, my character looking like a bit like a cactus, but that's fine. I'm gonna save this. What I'll do, I will actually bake it. At this point, you can actually you can apply the mirror, and then for the skin, you can create armature if you want to animate it a little bit later. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna hit apply. So I'm gonna turn off X-ray, and in this mode, I'm gonna do something to help me later with my Ballooney sculpt. So I'm gonna go to edit mode by hitting tab. In this mode now, I'm gonna F3 and I'm gonna inset the face. So I'm insetting, but I want to inset individually, and I'm gonna adjust the thickness. So it's just a basic inset. This is a quick way, by the way, in order for me to get the outer part of the box of the polygon face. This is for my Ballooney character, right? It's basically just kind of like an extrusion in a way. But I'm gonna do it in a way that's unusual. So I'm gonna assign this character a color. Look at so this color, while I still have the polygon face being selected, right? Oh, let me undo that. So I still have polygon face selected. I will create another material, new, give it a blue color, and then simply assign it. So now I have this. Cool. Now we can actually go to sculpt mode, and we have face sets, initialize face sets from material. We do that, now we actually have something to work and play with. What's gonna happen now is if I go to edit mode, I can actually do subdivision, as you already know. F3, subdivide. I'm subdividing every polygon face one time. The cool thing about this, of course, you can with the face selected, you have this material. You can select the orange color material. Oh, because it's orange, you can't really see it. Okay. Now select the polygon face. Okay. You can now F3 and subdivide it again a couple of times. This is for the Ballooney part. Okay. I'm gonna show you now. If we go to sculpt mode, we have cloth filter. And this cloth filter can take advantage of face sets. And we can push this character. I'm using the wrong blender, by the way, 2.92. I'm supposed to use 2.92. So I'm gonna close this very quickly. Gonna switch to blender 2.92. With 2.92, we have cloth filter, and the cloth filter can kind of push the balloony part of the polygon for our character. So let's continue. Okay, cool. Back to where we are. Select our character, go under sculpt mode. I like doing it this way instead of using cloth right away, because it's fun to do it with sculpt. So use face sets and use collisions. It's gonna collide maybe with itself. I'm not sure. Maybe it's colliding with something, but enable that and just simply switch from gravity to inflate. Now we can start to create our Ballooney character. You might think, okay, it's just like an extrusion, right? It is actually. From my trial, I think, okay, maybe I forgot to initialize face sets from material. That's why it's not giving me that interesting look. If I'm not wrong, I have a feeling, because I did the subdivisions between this guy, now my character is totally growing out. It's just like too much like an extrusion. Let me turn off collisions there. I just wanna kind of deflate around the blue areas. Maybe I did something wrong. So with this guy selected, I go to edit mode. I'm actually still selecting that area. I could select the blue area. Let me try. Select the blue area only. And then go to sculpt mode. Face sets from edit mode selection. Now I'm actually only working on the blue part, or it's actually doing nothing on the blue part. Yeah, I'm only pushing on the non-selected objects. Let me try again. Go to edit mode. Hit A, deselect. select everything, select this part, go to sculpt mode, face sets from edit mode selection. I have a feeling that I should also just select the vertices. But anyway, if I drag this to the right, it's gonna inflate. If I do the opposite way, it's gonna deflate. So I'm gonna do this a couple of times. I still have the shape of my character, hopefully. Maybe I don't have anymore. But yeah, this is basically the process. I might have done something wrong with the subdivisions. So if I just save this, if I go back to the older version, this one, apply all. So I still have this base character. I'm gonna do the whole thing again very quickly. Insert face, turn on individual, give a little bit of thickness, select outset, select outer. Now at this point, I'm gonna assign a color. And I'm gonna create a new material. This one is red, pink color, assign. Okay, now we have this. File, save as. Okay, let's do this. Select invert, or actually, select the yellow part. F3, subdivide a couple of times. Go to sculpt. Yeah, I still have them selected, so I can go to sculpt mode and then face sets, initialize face sets from selection. Now I can go to cloth filter and start inflating our character. Hopefully this works better. There you go. You see how different this one looks compared to the other one? Maybe it's because of the topology here on the pink area. The pink area can also be inflated and deflated as you please, but I like the yellow bits. So I have a feeling like maybe like it's all really depends on the topology. Maybe I inflated too much. So I can still undo, because this is a pretty cool cloth simulations. Yeah, I actually prefer to work on this a little bit more. We still have the shape, and then deflate this area. Oops. Yeah, I think I prefer this. So that's the basic idea, and at this point you can subdivide more further, and then it's gonna be pretty heavy, but you can actually decimate. Okay, that's interesting. You can try decimating and then sculpt further. Decimate, apply, subdivide. So as long as you still have the material, you have something to work with. Face sets, initialize by material. So the material is the key here. Now you can inflate and deflate as you like. Supposedly, really, for example, the yellow part, you want to have more subdivisions, and you want to have less on the red one. You can do that quite easily. Select the yellow part, F3, subdivide. Definitely much more. You can smooth it. Back to sculpt mode, face sets, initialize by materials, and inflate. I have a feeling that something is not quite right. Should be able to use the face sets a little bit better. So I'll try to pinch from the red area. It's not really doing it. Preserve face sets. Auto masking topology face sets. So I think this one works a little bit better. You see, I'm only inflating the yellow part now. Yeah, I think this is the setting, auto masking. That's the setting I forgot to turn on. I can undo, but I think I'm gonna stay here. I'm just gonna leave this video here. So in case you're watching this until the end, make sure you turn on auto masking. It was actually, the option is here. If you're using draw brush, the option is here. If you're using the cloth filter, however, the option is showing here or somewhere here. If you go to mask filter, we actually have a couple of things like relax face sets. It's also really handy to sharpen your face sets. But give it a try anyway. So hopefully you can get your own like Ballooney character very easily. Once you have like this like a jacket Ballooney character, you can send it to Mixamo and just apply, you know, like a simple basic dancing motion capture, and yeah, that's basically your character. So thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.